dark of Tenerife, the lanterns barely glow. Spanish voices tremble low like knives behind a cloak. A Portuguese above us, a shame we cannot bear. Fists tighten in the shadows, pride choking in the air. Then a whisper cuts the silence, a serpent in the room. Psst King Manuel hunts Magellan, his fleet is coming soon. The captains freeze in fury, their honor torn apart, and rage begins to gather like a drum inside the heart. The bulls awaken, their hooves begin to pound. They storm together, shaking holy Spanish ground. They charge the matador, who stands without a fear, for Magellan lifts his crimson cloak. The bullfight starts right here. So be it. We dive into the lion's den. We slip right under Portugal's nose. His grand design they hiss, we turn his stars to dust. No foreign hand shall lead us, no man we dare not trust. Their breath is fire and bitterness, their eyes like burning coal. A brotherhood of wounded pride, conspiring soul to soul. The bulls are roaring, the deck becomes the ring. They lower horns of rage against their chosen king. But still the matador stands steady, sharp and true, for Magellan knows the rhythm of the bulls he must subdue. The ocean held us, no breath of wind to spare. The sails hung limp and lifeless in the suffocating air. His secret route has doomed us, the Spanish captains hiss. We drift like cursed shadows in a sea that won't forgive. The sun beat down like judgment, the nights were thick with dread, and every man could feel the storm that gathered in his head. For silence breeds rebellion when the world refuses motion. The bulls began to tremble in that windless, burning ocean. A tremor shakes the silence, a footstep on the deck. The captains trade a glance that snaps the final thread of respect. Esta noche, one growls in darkness, the tide will turn our way. Their shadows merge like storm clouds, blotting out the break of day. Steel whispers from its scabbard, a promise in the night, and every heart is pounding to the rhythm of a fight. Thundering, no turning back again. They surge like crimson fury through the ranks of desperate men. But in the center stands the matador of fate. Magellan draws the lifted, destiny unfurls. One man against the stampede of a world. The clash ignites, the night becomes the stage for the bullfight of Tenerife. Begins with roaring rage.